Thank you so much for taking out the time to join us today. I'm so excited about this session and all educators here. So I'm very grateful to you people because you have a busy day and right after your day, your school day probably, or whatever your commitment is, you join us for something to further your learning. It's wonderful. So without further ado, let's begin because we have three exciting tools that we will be learning today. Okay, so let's begin. I will just give you a very brief introduction about myself. I hold a master's in Islamic Studies and a bachelor's in Computer Science and a certificate in Cambridge Teaching and Learning. And I'm also the Cambridge Professional Development Teaching and Learning with Digital Technologies trainer. So my experience includes teaching in my own country, which is Pakistan, I should say. And I've just recently moved to Vancouver to pursue my master's in media and technology studies education at the University of British Columbia. In Pakistan, I served for 20 years teaching different age groups of students, but my last 10 years were teaching middle school students. So those of you who are here teaching middle school, I can really relate with you, the group of learners that the middle school students they are. So I should say a group of students who are very active and perhaps quite a challenging group to teach. I've also served as head of department, as a master trainer, and as a professional development coordinator and a lead at my previous institution. I offer consultancy services on LinkedIn for career guidance to educators who want to transition into curriculum or instructional design or want to transition into remote work. I've also worked as a curriculum and instructional designer for clients across the globe. Currently, I offer workshops for Edith Lando and another organization in Pakistan on different topics. So why do we use technology and why do we want to use AI with technology? So as we see, AI is taking the world by storm. Us educators, we are also eager to learn whatever we can and make use of this opportunity. So why do we want to use AI? I have written a few things. You can come up with some more. Yes, customization, efficiency, travel, might make life easier. Yes, efficient brainstorming. Correct. So us educators, yes, formatting, interaction. True. We love what we do. We love our jobs, but we don't love the workload that comes with it. So we would want to utilize any tool that comes our way, which is easy and which makes our work more efficient. It speeds it up. It helps us with creativity, organization, formatting, all these things that you've written in the chat. They are right. Yes. So these tools that we are going to learn today are going to help us with that. So the first, we went through introduction. We will look at the Gamma app. We'll practice that a little. We'll look at Notion, some time for practice, and then Slidesgo. You might be wondering why no time for Slidesgo, because Slidesgo is the easiest. So I suppose you don't need any time for practice in the session, but you can explore it later on your own. Okay, now we will begin with the Gamma app. What does Gamma let us do? What does it help us with? So we can make presentations and documents through Gamma app. There are other features as well, but for educators, I feel presentations and documents are the two things that we require the most help with. And it's very easily done. You just need to give a simple prompt. It uses AI and lots of time-saving capacity. So let's look at Gamma app. Okay, so this is what your page on Gamma, when you first sign in. Signing in is very easy. You just have to make a free account so that when you're on your own, not completely on your own, like in the session with me, but still you will be able to follow through. Okay, so this is the dashboard or the home page. They are these options that you can see. We are going to first explore the first option, create new, using AI. And we will go to the middle option here, the popular one, generate. Now, you would just have to type a simple prompt here. I would like someone from the participants to just drop something in the chat about anything they would like to make a presentation on, any topic, any year group.
Yes, please. Could you make a presentation on the heart, like like how the heart works for human body?
Which grade?
Grade 5.
Okay, let's take that. Okay, that's something new. I haven't practiced with that as yet. Let's see what it does for us. Okay. So it has generated an outline. Each outline this outline contains 8 cards. 8 cards means 8 slides. And these are the headings, and there will be, when we generate it, we can see the content that it has created for us. Now, you can add a card. Add a card means that you can add one more slide over here. You can select a theme. So for example, I can select any theme I want from here. Title, this, anything I want. Amount of text per card. You can choose it to be brief, medium, or detailed. Image sources, AI or any other that you want. You can choose stock photos or anything else. And then you have to hit generate. Okay, it also tells me that how many credits I have left. Okay, here right now I have 100 credits left, and it tells me I'm out of credits, but you don't have to be afraid of that. I'll tell you how to wisely use your credits. Okay, now it's generating an AI-based presentation for me.
So if I would like to access this and show this to my class, how would I access it?
Yeah, I will come to that. Okay, now this is my Gamma. I have made an account, and this is what it has produced for me. When I give you the practice time here in the session, you will create your own free account, and you will have your own Gamma app that you're going to use. And you will have everything that you have created, access to everything that you have created. So once this Gamma is created, now if I want to add a card, I can do that, add a blank card over here. If I want to edit my card with AI, I can click over here, improve writing, make longer, shorter. I can also delete it if I want to. Here I have other options, add from template. Here I have add card with AI options and add a blank card option. Besides these edits, what else can I do is, I can add speaker notes here, add notes, and my notes will be added. I can add media. For example, I click over here and I want to add a YouTube video. I can click this option, and it will add a YouTube video. The one that I want to, I will have to put the link over there. Okay, once this is done, if I want to present it to my students, here are the presentation options. In this tab, full screen, presenter view, lots of options. If I want to share it, this is the option that you were asking. Okay, so I can share it. If I enter anyone's email over here, this Gamma will be shared with that person. This sharing option, I can just copy this link and put it in the chat, and then anyone with the link can view. Also, export. Now this is for yourself. If you want to download it, you will use the export option. You can export it to a PDF, you can export it as a PowerPoint, up to you. You want to make a PDF out of it, or you want to keep it as a PowerPoint. Both options are there. So this is just a simple way to generate any presentation in Gamma with just a simple prompt. Now I go back to my home and I show you that this is what it has created for us. Okay. Now about the credits, we just have to be, now I have 60 credits left. If I had done a lot of editing, I would have fewer credits left. But like if I have done a lot of editing with AI, it uses more credits. I can get unlimited with AI if I subscribe to this option. You can see it is $8 per month. It's up to you. You want to use it, or you don't want to subscribe it and for a paid option, and first you want to explore it on your own. But lot of AI edits causes more credits. My advice would be to generate something and then with AI, and then you do your editing by yourself so that you save on your credits. But if you run out of credits, what do? I'll tell you that as well. Okay. Another option that you can, that is very helpful in Gamma app that I found very helpful is import. You can, by importing AI import or plain import. So you can import things from outside without editing, or you can also enhance your content adding images. Okay. When you go to create new, there is an option over here, import, paste in plain text, generate, import file or URL. You can use these options as well. You can paste here your own notes and it will create a Gamma for you, an app for a presentation for you. Also, when you are creating here a presentation, you can also create a document instead of a presentation if you want to create a document. That's completely up to you, whatever your need is. Okay, I'll show you another. I'll just stop sharing and share my screen once again. I'll just change my screen to show you another account of mine, which I have used extensively for Gamma. And I have created a lot of Gammas using that, and I still have a few credits remaining. So I have 15 credits remaining here, but you can see the amount of work I have done. So this was my first account. When only 15 credits were left, I used another account. And then I created another account and I used that. So I just prefer using the free version. If I want to ever, if I'm ready to pay for it, I can pay and continue using the same account. Right? So I will give you some time, and while you practice, first of all, you have to go to this option, the Gamma, and I will just put it in the chat so that it's easy for you. You will create a free account. For now, you will just create a free account and you will explore that. But just be careful with using your credits, and you can also see at the bottom how many credits you're using so that you know. And I will give you some time to practice it, like around 15 minutes. And for that practice, I will break you into rooms so that if you need any help or if somebody is willing to like screen share and show what they've done, you can do that. And after 15 minutes, we will come back and we will together in the main room you can ask me any questions that you have. All right, welcome back everyone. Great to see everyone back. If somebody did not get a chance to ask a question and they had one, you can ask now about Gamma before we move on to the next step.
I just have a quick question. The credits are almost like for just one time use, or
No. See, the hard Gamma that I created, it consumed only 40 credits. It used only 40 credits. So the credits are not for one go. And as I showed you my own account, which I had created so many presentations and documents, I had done that all with 400 credits until I was left with only 15.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so overall, did we find the app useful? Does it look promising?
I would like to know where to see the credits go, and I cannot see that after creating the PowerPoint.
You want to see how many credits are used?
Yeah.
And how many are left? Okay, I'll share again my screen and I'll show you how you can see the credits. Okay, so when I go to home over here it is showing me that I have 60 credits left. Okay, on top right. And when I create, now let's say if I create, let me give it another prompt and see. I'll just show you quickly. When it creates an outline, here at the bottom, I can see the credits that are left. And here, why can't I see? Okay, I've almost run out of credits. Otherwise, here it shows at the bottom the number of credits that particular generation will take. Okay, so here you can see the credits that it will take. Here you can learn more about credits. When you click here, 60 credits, here I can learn more about credits. How many credits everything uses. How can I earn more? How many credits does it cost to use AI? You can click here and you will learn. Okay, and then you can use accordingly. And you can be careful in your usage of your credits. Okay, now let's go on to the next app. So the next is a Notion app. Okay, what is Notion able to do? Notion is basically a productivity and data taking app with lots of database functions. Productivity and note taking app with lots of database functions. Notion, you can consider Notion just like a big field with Legos. Legos are the blocks. So you can build one on each. Just like you build Legos, you can keep building one block on each. It has very flexible, so lots of customization option, but that is what confuses people. So we are just going to keep it very simple with Notion. You can have everything in one workspace, notes, task, and database, but it's completely up to you how you want to use your Notion. Customizable. You can keep your lesson plans there, your to-do lists, your calendars, and you have a visual hierarchy, easy navigation with nested pages and menus. So this is what your Notion page will look like. When you create a free account, this is what your Notion will look like. This is your dashboard. You can see this is my dashboard, HinaOS here, HinaOS. Now, when you want to create something, you will create, initially we are working in the private mode, okay? Because we are not collaborating right now with anyone. So private, and this is my page. Now, first of all, let me just write here my dashboard as a heading. And I simply just hover over it and this add icon option appears. I'm going to click this add icon option. Let's hope it gives me a good icon. Okay, it's giving me this. I will choose this instead. I can add cover. Just hovering over my dashboard gives me add cover option. So it has added this cover for me. I can change the cover, I can reposition it. And this is all for aesthetic purpose. There's no need, if you don't want to keep a cover, it's completely up to you. You can go without having an icon or a cover. Okay, so for now, I will keep this cover, let's say. And I would also want to reposition it a little. All right. Now this is my dashboard. I can create here whatever I want. It's like a big page, but I can have more pages nested within. I can have calendars nested within. I can have a database inside of it. Now, how to add anything? Simply a plus option opens everything that you can add. There's this plus option when you click over here, or you can just press /. So you can see the blocks here, the Lego that I talked about. So Notion calls it blocks, text. These are all text blocks, headings, lists, whatever you want to add. Then images, if you want to add databases. For now, we will keep it very simple so that you're not confused. Otherwise, it's just like a rabbit hole, and then you also end up using a lot of blocks. So to keep it simple for the purpose of education, what do we need? Just focusing on that for now. I have added a database with a gallery view. This is my page. I will name it. What should I name it? Okay, I will call it my notebook. My Grammarly is making suggestions and I don't want it right now. It's obscuring my view. Okay, new page. Now let's say I want to keep my lesson plans in this. So I name it lesson plans. Again, an icon option. I can use it. These are helpful. File folder. Okay. Now, when I scroll down, this is where I can create more pages. So let's say I teach 2 subjects and I have lesson plans of 2 subjects. So I can enter another page over here and I will call this page English. Supposing that I teach English, and my other, I go back to my lesson plans and here I create an other page, which would be math, let's say. Now you see, when I come here on to my dashboard, I have this notebook in which there is this folder with 2 pages inside. Each page can have multiple pages within if I want to, just the way I showed you. Then another page, I go on to the next piece of my database, and let's say I want to keep a record of my students. I want to maintain some notes about my students over here. So here, and I write down here that, okay, I create one more page. Let's say one of my students is Sarah. And I can add more students if I want. I can have more pages, or I can just have one page, the students, and information about each student over there. I can also create, let's say I'm a fitness conscious person. I want to have a page on fitness, and I also love cooking. So this is something concerning my career, my profession, but I would also like to have everything in one place, so I keep my recipes also in my Notion. So I can create as many as I need, but keep it simple for now, just the basic ones that you want. That is my advice, otherwise it's up to you. Second, I can add, for example, I want to add a calendar. So for that, I will just here go to the database again, and here now come to the bottom, calendar view. Now I have a calendar right inside my Notion. And I can create, let's say I want to create a reminder for something. I want to create a page for something. Okay. One more thing that is very useful. I want to create a to-do list here. Okay, before my to-do, I would want to give it a heading. So let's say heading 1. And then I add another heading 2, let's say, and I write over here Monday. Okay, this is my to-do. Oh, sorry, I deleted it by mistake. Just going to. So I can say for Monday, my first, I have an assembly. Then I have a presentation, let's say. Then I have, let's say, a recess duty. I don't know if there are recess duties in Canada or not, but they used to be in Pakistan. So, and when I'm done, I can have like similarly Tuesday for other days of the week, and then I can simply click on it to mark it as done. So this is a simple Notion page which can contain everything that is important to me in one dashboard. Also about the nesting, I'll just show you something here. If you see on the left, this is my dashboard, and I want to create another page within this dashboard. I can do here. If I click plus, it will create a page inside my dashboard. Now let's say I call it my diary. You will see where this is inside my dashboard page. There's a notebook and there is my diary. Now, if I want to create something in parallel to my dashboard, like the hierarchy, I want to keep it the same, nothing nested within the dashboard, but something besides it. I will just click on this plus option next to private. And here I can have something else that I would want to keep a record of. For example, what could it be? My log, let's say. So this is my log and this is my dashboard. You can see on the left, inside my dashboard, there is my notebook as well, and there is my diary also. I can have as many pages over here as I want. Now, one piece of advice, if you add a lot of blocks, like I added in my dashboard, I added these blocks. If you add a lot of blocks, then you run out of the blocks. There's a limit. They don't tell you exactly how many blocks you can add, but I will just show you another account of mine and you'll get an idea. You can also add templates from here. I clicked templates. There are lots of templates. Whichever one you find easy, you can or useful, you can add. But I would advise you to not get yourself confused with templates. For now, even my dashboard and simple pages over here nesting into inside one each other, or just a parallel hierarchy, will also get you your job done very easily. Like what your basic objective is to put everything together in one place, and you can do it very easily over here. And this Notion is also accessible through your phone. So if you have made a free account, you can also access it through your phone and quickly take out a list and add it. I will show you another Notion dashboard of mine, which I used for a number of things, and then I ran out of credits. And then I will show you one more, which I use for a number of things, but I didn't run out of the blocks. Okay, so see, I created this dashboard while I was practicing. So I had an image here, I had a hierarchy over here also. I made this to-do list. I had another image. Images are up to you, of course, they are just there to keep things beautiful. But if it is just for myself and my organization, I might not even use images. I would just keep the simple basic things that I need. Okay, and here it tells me that you've used all of the workspace's free blocks, because I also uploaded some templates here. I uploaded 365 quick journaling templates. I also created a team space. So then I ran out of blocks. But the actual Notion, this one that I showed you, was just for my practice. So this is the Notion that I actually use. And you can see on the left the number of pages I have, the amount of material I have here, and it never told me that I ran out of blocks, because I didn't use a lot of blocks. I just use pages within pages to organize everything, right? But the Notion that I showed you right now, the one which I worked on in front of you, those few blocks you can easily create and there will be no problem. Okay, so all my lists are over here, a lot of my documents are over here, and it's working really good for me. And remember my advice about Notion: don't use a lot of blocks, keep it simple. Otherwise, just the aesthetics and the organization is just going to drive you crazy. So keep it as simple and functional as possible for you. And when you create an account, it asks you a lot of questions. So just keep that also very simple. You don't need to collaborate. So don't go for the collaboration option. If you want to, then use it. Okay. Now the third app. The third app for today is Slidesgo. Slide for Slidesgo right now. So what is Slidesgo? It gives us templates. It gives us templates to create presentations in Google Slides or PowerPoint, both. It has AI tools. It's not only gives us presentation slides, presentation templates. You can also quickly access the AI tools to create lesson plans, icebreakers, and exit tickets. You can download them as Google Slides or PowerPoint. And there are lots of resources to get you going. Okay, this is Slidesgo, slidesgo.com, simply. Okay, I will give you some time so you can work on it. Slidesgo, you can create a free account, just like the other two apps. And then this is the main page. Now, you see, the first thing I spoke about is templates over here. So let's talk about templates, then we will come to the AI tools. You have a variety, you have a plethora of templates over here, you see, by color, by style, by industry, but I don't generally go to my templates. What I use is Education Hub. And here you go. You click on Education Hub and here sees so many things. History, science by subject, by school level, by content type. And one more interesting feature is that you can also search for a template that you want. So for example, I want to search for a math lesson. So many options appear. Now, the ones with a little crown over here, obviously, you know that they are for people who have subscribed the paid version. This is the amount that you can for a yearly plan, but for a monthly, it's only $8 if you want to pay for it. If you don't want to pay for it, then you can use the free version, and you can compare the difference between the two. But remember that if you're using the free version, you can not download a lot of templates. You can use 3. Get access to over 15,000 premium ad-free assets and templates. You can download 3 assets. Okay, but you can create another account if you want to, or you can start paying for it. Okay, now going back to the app. I just showed you this thing already, so that when you're looking at the templates, you are not attracted towards downloading it without knowing that you can only download 3 for free per month. But that's per month. Okay, next month again the meter will start from 0. So for maths, the number of templates you have, you see, and then there's the next page. There's 6 pages, and here you can further filter them through style, color, format, type of content, so many other ways to just filter out for the one that you need. So this current template that I'm using is for the workshop. I downloaded it from Slidesgo. I generally use only Slidesgo templates for my workshops, and I really like them. So for this, for example, I wrote technology, and I wrote digital technology, and I had so many options to choose from. Okay, this is about templates. When you are trying to see a template and you want to decide whether you want it or not, you can click here on these arrows, and can go forth and back to see the slides each template has. It shows you the number of slides here. There are 48 slides. There's lots of slides in each template. You can keep the ones you want after downloading, or use all of them. Then when you want to download them, you can click this option. Okay, and you can download it in Google Slides or PowerPoint or Canva. You have 3 options. So I generally click on the template first, and I check it. If I like it, then I download it. And double clicking it opens it in a new page, new window, and then I can download it from here. I have options to download it as a PowerPoint or a Google slide, and I can go back. Okay, this is about the templates. So the templates are really cool, and you will enjoy teaching when you're using these presentations. Now let's come to AI tools. AI tools, what do we have here? So we have, I'm not going to tell you about the AI presentation maker. We already used Gamma for that. So AI lesson plan generator, icebreaker, exit ticket generator. So I'll show you exit ticket generator, and you can explore the other 2 maybe by yourself in the practice time. I thought I'm not going to give you a practice for Slidesgo, but if you want, you can, because we have time. Okay, so exit ticket generator. So let's say lesson on Macbeth and themes to explore. Grade, let's say middle school. Evaluation type. Exit ticket, I want to, let's say, have it self-evaluation. Language is auto. Okay. So while it is generating my ticket, I would like to tell you that this generation does not utilize, it's not equivalent to downloading your template, obviously. When you download a template, that is when you run out your 3 free resources. When you go to download over here, it has generated your ticket for you for free. So this is an exit ticket. Exit ticket 3, and 3 sorts of exit tickets. And you can copy it and paste it somewhere else. So this is a very wonderful option for brainstorming if you're running out of ideas of exit tickets and icebreakers. Let's do an icebreaker also together and see. So if we want to create an icebreaker, let's say, can any one of you give me a prompt for an icebreaker for any of your lessons? Any icebreaker? Okay. Lesson on family.
Ethics and AI.
Okay. Let's do ethics and AI. I was typing in the chat. Lesson on family, and then ethics and AI. We will take that up next. Lesson on family. Let's say family values. participants, let's say youth, and number of participants, more than 15, and generate. Okay, as for your question, Canva is free to teachers and is it different to, okay, this is little different from Canva. Canva has other options also. Canva has posters, Canva has or other things that you can use Canva for, LinkedIn banners, etc. This is purely for education or for like not only for teachers, like education in any industry. Okay, so icebreaker, family values collage, instructions. It's icebreaker 2, family value shares. Icebreaker 3, family value circle. It's given us 3 icebreaker ideas for 3 icebreakers. And we can either download it or we can copy it. If you don't want to like utilize your 3 free templates, you can just copy it and paste it wherever you want to and then take it a printout from there. Okay, ethics in AI. Ethics in AI. Let's do this for adults between 5 and 15 participants and see what it gives us. Ethical dilemmas in AI. There are 3 icebreakers. The title is the same, but it has given us 3 icebreakers, 3 different ideas. So this is what you can use Slidesgo for in the beginning for your templates and for your icebreakers and exit tickets. And if you want to try the lesson plan generator, you can do that as well. It will generate an entire lesson plan for you if you want to do that and try it out. All right, so would we want to try out Slidesgo right now? Yes, sure. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, can you try the quiz one? I'm giving you the time to do it and you can make a free account and start practicing. And if you have any questions, I'm right here for you.
Regina, you probably say this, but the ticket generator and the lesson plan generator, are those free or we have a limited?
Okay, you can generate as many as you want, but you can download only 3. So if you're generating it and copying it somewhere else, that doesn't matter. But if you're downloading it, then you can download 3 per month,
Okay,
3 templates per month.
I'm gonna write that down because I'll forget.
Yeah, you can go to the pricing option and the information that I'm telling you is there as well. So in case you forget or you just want to reconfirm,
Okay,
you can check the pricing and plan.
download only 3. Great. But if I copy and paste it on my own document, like you said, Word or whatever, then it's free.
Yeah. Yeah. So 3, you can download up to 3 free templates every month. Then the month is over, then again you can 3 more you have access to.
Hina, do you have any tips or tricks when you're asking it to create something for you so it's not so vague, so you don't get like 8 slides of vagary all saying the same thing?
For Gamma?
Actually for all of them. And right now I'm on not Gamma, I'm on the last one, not Notion, not Gamma.
The Slidesgo?
Slidesgo, yeah.
A lesson plan? Are you creating a lesson plan?
Yeah, I was creating a lesson plan and sort of asked it the same thing that I asked from Gamma, which is, or it's Notion is the AI lessons, and it just keeps saying the same thing in 8 slides, like 8 different ways.
Right. So if you're more specific with the prompt, you will get a more specific content on the slides. If the prompt is very simple
How long
and vague,
can a prompt be? Because
Yeah.
I did it twice, and I did try and be more specific. And I even said specific and detailed lessons about ways in which, and it just did the same vagary sort of roundabout.
Okay. So generally what I do if I want to come up with something very specific, what I do is I create my deck with ChatGPT. and then I paste all of that over here. So then I leave it to Gamma to do the formatting, to put the pictures, to put the editing, to do the editing. But my content, if I wanted to be very specific, I can generate it with ChatGPT as well. So
Yeah,
that is the way to
that's
do it.
perfect. That, of course, I never even thought of transferring it over from one to
Yeah.
the next. Thank you.
And you can do one more thing is that on your Google Slides, whatever ChatGPT is giving you, your slides content, keep it on your Google Slides and separate them with a separator with a line in the end. So that's how Gamma recognizes that this card is a separate card than the previous one. And then you just give access to that document. Remember I showed you the import option? You just import it and
So
then it will
cool.
use that and it will create an entire perfect presentation for you.
Didn't know about the line trick. Thank you.
Okay, so any other questions, anyone? I'm here until 6. If you are done and you feel that you need to go, you can. If you want